With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Wacha's ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Hit to short. Peralta's there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Pirates have elected to challenge the previous play.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Batting third,
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
First and second here with nobody out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Peralta's up with it. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get to him for a couple of... Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. You're going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA, minuscule as it is.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
batting second,
Stephen Piscotty will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Matt Carpenter will dig in now as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Matt Adams will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. In there at the knees, strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books. Josh Harrison steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Waka steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
First baseman
John Jason will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Carpenter comes up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Chris Stewart will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0-for-4 in that ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Holliday will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Stewart has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Johnny Peralta will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
batting seventh,
Tommy Pham gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
batting eighth,
Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the block. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Garrett Cole set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Waka looks in. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
up next,
Starling Marte will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And that's dead center for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory
Polanco is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Michael Waka digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stephen Piscotty stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Jaso will be under it to put it away, and the inning is over. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Waka gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Jung Ho Kang will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left, and that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
John Jaso walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Matt Carpenter is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so hitting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Matt Holliday standing in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Jordy Mercer heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter,
Chris Stewart is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Molina scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
the batter.
Settling in now, Garrett Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Lines softly toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting,
Starling Marte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Waka comes set. Here it is on 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Holliday going back, still going back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
the shortstop.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Very weakly on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to the
Tommy
plate,
Pham.
Tommy Pham. He reached on a single in his first try.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A strike, and it's 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Yadier Molina will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. He's retired now. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Andrew McCutchen will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
To 2-2 now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready now, Jung Ho Kang. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
And that almost looked like another pitch out. They're definitely worried about him over there.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Josh Harrison stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That last home run checks out officially at 432 feet. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Grounded down the third baseline. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman
John Jaso comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
The 0-1 delivery. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Hit to first. Adams has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Rendell Grichuk is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Rendell Grichuk.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Colton Wong will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Carpenter. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Matt Adams stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jonathan Broxton is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jordy Mercer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Very high, 2-1. Broxton sets. Here's the 2-1. On the ground up the middle. Wong is there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Chris Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 9 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Piscotty looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Garrett Cole will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down. Starling Marte takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
1 ball.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the... Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
The shortstop.
Johnny Peralta will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
And that misses, ball 1. Hit hard toward the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Well, not much you can do there. As a runner, you want to get a good bouncing lead off of first, but with the first baseman holding, once he fields it, forget it. It's an easy unassisted double play.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being over.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Miguel Sokolovic will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Gregory Polanco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Greg Garcia.
A 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Pham ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jung Ho Kang will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman
Josh Harrison gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
No strike.
That's inside. 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. John Jaso will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Pham sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, he's just a strike away here from getting out of the inning with just 1 run scoring, but he leaves one in a good spot there, and with 2 outs, that runner from first is moving on contact, and he'll come all the way around to score on the double.
Jordy Mercer will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Cole's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Too high. 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Greg Garcia will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. And he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so The more you make them work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top. Second in the National League right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Pirates,
Chris Stewart will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
now batting, pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole gets an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stephen Piscotty will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Squared that one up just a little late. Cole gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at ball one here. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Matt Adams will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Pirates